Welcome to the May 28th, 2017 Advance Report from McGowanGroup Asset Management clients. Today, top financial headlines of the week. We're going to run through what it means for investors and what money flows look like as of the end of May 2017. NASDAQ Composite Index powered by the usual suspects. Amazon, Google, Netflix, even Starbucks. And what we're seeing here on the NASDAQ is a new all-time high after a brief implosion that we covered last week. How high does it go? Many things are getting overpriced. It is a dangerous time for investors when the multiples get this extended. Is it $19.99? Not likely yet, but it is time to trim back some of the more aggressive high-priced positions. High yield U.S. corporates. Still room to go. Let me make the case with this chart. This is the implosion of the credit markets, February 2016, concurrent with low metal prices and $27 barrel oil. The default rate did not pick up for B-rated U.S. corporate high yield bonds. In fact, we're seeing 88 on that index, above 88 this week. Equilibrium after the crisis tended to be about 95 on this index. That'd be another 7% or so, plus the yield while you get paid to wait. That is the current premise and consistent with current money flows, as you can see right here. We go to the emerging markets. A wild and woolly place, not without price risk, but it's been very effective in our allocations for longer term accounts, especially the 529 college accounts where you've got dollar cost averaging going on. Well, the emerging market, big rally, concurrent with recovery in commodities. Countries like Peru have had tremendous rallies, commodity-based countries, if you will. And Brazil, well, they blew it. Boom. The Brazilian controversy with graft corruption that more or less started in Petrobras. But notice the Brazilian waxing did not implode the NASDAQ index. What does it mean for the emerging markets? So far the rally's intact and the multiples are much more reasonable when compared with, say, U.S. technology. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin is a virtual currency created somewhere back here about 5 or 6 years ago, and we're going to unravel it this weekend. We don't have time in our brief advance report to cover the details, but safe to say it's a virtual currency that's exploded in value, 2,700. There is a computer programming requirement that limits the supply of Bitcoin. And we originally called them digital beanie babies because we thought, well, there would be enough of them manufactured to eventually crush the price. That may be true, but Ethereum may tell the real story. JP Morgan, Intel have gotten involved in virtual currency, and the extra supply of virtual currency that may eventually collapse the value is actually in process. We'll cover the details this weekend. What is blockchain? What is Bitcoin? How does it get made? And how do we access virtual currencies? I believe this rally says if you were thinking about doing it, well, you might have missed the boat, at least temporarily. So it's not a recommendation, but it is a notable explosion in value, literally 5 times what we saw back here. And that was just back in March of last year. I'm Spencer McGowan, President, McGowanGroup Asset Management. Got a special feature for you this weekend. Ryan Birdman Parrott, an American hero, served the Navy 8 years, came back to Dallas, founded a national charity for burn victims. This guy is truly Dallas business leadership focused on medical breakthroughs in burn technology. You can see the long play interview, hear the long play interview at NetWorthRadio.com. Join us again for the Advance Report each and every week. I'm Spencer McGowan, President, McGowan Group Asset Management.